Can you imagine a 35-foot statue collapsing within months of its unveiling? That's exactly what happened at the Rajkot Fort in Maharashtra. To everyone's disbelief, the towering statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, unveiled by none other than Prime Minister Narendra Modi, crumbled to the ground. A sight that was as unexpected as it was shocking. Just 9 short months prior, the statue had been inaugurated with much fanfare and celebration. Now it lay in ruins, a symbol of something gone terribly wrong. The people of Maharashtra, and indeed the nation, were aghast. A sense of shock and disbelief hung in the air, as thick as the dust still settling from the collapse. As the dust began to clear, the voices of protest rose in its stead. The Congress-led opposition was quick to react, their demands echoing across the political landscape. They wanted an apology, not just any apology, but one from the Prime Minister himself. The man who had unveiled the statue was now being called upon to account for its fall, but the opposition was not alone in their demands. The people too were upset. They wanted answers, they wanted accountability, and above all, they wanted reassurances. Reassurances that the legacy of their beloved warrior king, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, would be respected and preserved. As the voices of protest continued to rise, so did the political temperature. The statue's collapse was not just a tragedy, it was a political hot potato. With the upcoming elections around the corner, the incident had all the makings of a full-blown political storm. And indeed, that's exactly what it became. The once proud statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had become the epicenter of a political earthquake that was felt far and wide. The incident led to a political storm, with the upcoming elections adding fuel to the fire. In a rare display of humility, Prime Minister Narendra Modi bowed his head in apology. The recent collapse of the 35-foot statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj at the historic Rajkot Fort premises in Maharashtra led to a wave of regret and criticism. The statue, which represented a significant symbol of pride and heritage for many, had been unveiled by none other than the Prime Minister himself, barely 9 months prior. In the aftermath of the incident, PM Modi expressed his deepest apologies. He acknowledged the significance of the statue, expressing his reverence for the historical figure of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. His words reflected an understanding of the emotional attachment tied to the statue, as well as the disappointment that ensued from its collapse. In his apology, the Prime Minister stated, "I bow my head in apology." This gesture, while symbolic, was a clear indication of the respect he held for the warrior king and his understanding of the gravity of the situation. But the Prime Minister was not the only one to express remorse. Maharashtra's Chief Minister Eknath Shinde also came forward with his apology. In a statement, Shinde went a step further, expressing his willingness to touch the feet of the warrior king 100 times in penance. His words, like those of the Prime Minister, echoed a sense of humility and respect for the historical figure. But, as is often the case, the apologies were met with skepticism. Critics pointed out that apologies, while necessary, were not enough to undo the damage. The opposition demanded more than words, they demanded accountability. The apologies also did not quell the brewing political unrest. The incident sparked a political storm, with accusations of corruption and demands for resignations. The statue's collapse became a rallying point for the opposition, adding fuel to the fire in the lead up to the upcoming elections. The apologies, however, did not quell the brewing political unrest. As we'll see in the next scene, the aftermath of the statue's collapse was filled with more than just apologies. It was a catalyst for political upheaval and demands for change. A statue's collapse is not just a failure of architecture, but a failure of governance. These words echo in the aftermath of the shocking incident where a 35-foot statue of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj crumbled to the ground in Maharashtra. The incident sparked not just a wave of regret, but a storm of political controversy and finger-pointing. In response to the incident, the Maharashtra government took swift action, forming a technical committee to delve into the reasons behind the collapse. Serious questions are being asked about the quality of the materials used and the structure's overall integrity. The Indian Navy has also been roped in to assist with the investigation, underlining the gravity of the situation. Adding another layer to the unfolding drama, a structural consultant was arrested, his name appearing in the first information report. This arrest has led to further speculation and has raised more questions. Was there negligence involved? Could the collapse have been avoided? These are questions that the people of India are asking, and they demand answers. The opposition has seized upon the incident as an opportunity to level accusations of corruption in the statue's construction at the ruling government. They have called for resignations, turning the incident into a political hot potato. The accusations of the opposition have added to the drama, creating an atmosphere of tension and uncertainty. The new statue will rise, but will the trust of the people be restored? This question hangs heavy in the air. Will the new statue of Shivaji Maharaj, set to be installed at the same location, be enough to heal the wounds and restore the faith of the people? Or will it serve as a stark reminder of the incident that has left a mark on the nation's psyche? We invite you to share your thoughts on this incident and its implications. Do you think the apologies were enough? What do you believe should be the next course of action? Let us know in the comments section. In the wake of the controversy, the Maharashtra government has pledged transparency and accountability in the construction of the new statue. As a first step, they have proposed an open bidding process for the construction of the new statue. This move, they hope, will ensure that the best and most responsible team is chosen to restore the pride of Maharashtra. The government also plans to implement a rigorous quality check mechanism, involving third-party audits at every stage of the statue's construction. This is a move to address the concerns of the masses about the integrity of the materials used in the construction. To further ensure transparency, the government has proposed live streaming the entire construction process. This move is not only expected to instill trust in the people, but also to involve them in the process of rebuilding their iconic monument. The road to redemption is indeed a long one, but the government seems committed to walking it, no matter how challenging it might be. Will these measures be enough to restore the faith of the people and bring about a satisfactory conclusion to this saga? Only time will tell.